Hello. So, I make a YouTube series called In Real Time, or at least theoretically I do. Theoretically it's a series. There's only one episode right now. I'm almost done with the second one, but I've been wanting to make shorter, faster things, and I've had a few ideas for them. One really jumped out as timely and urgent.
Come on.
Because this morning, there was a trailer released for a video game named Palworld, as in a world of pals. A world filled with pals, I'm assuming. It appears to be one of those everything games where it's just got a bunch of... Valheim kind of comes to mind here, of a game that it looks like it has fighting and building and creature collecting and farming, systemic stuff like that. It obviously is also deeply emulating Pokemon. There's a bunch of creatures that appear to have elemental abilities of some kind, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not the kind of thing that I generally care about, personally. I like Valheim, but I didn't play Genshin Impact, which this is also very clearly inspired by. It's got that kind of painterly Breath of the Wild style animation and art design and stuff, very storybooky. Again, nothing wrong with that. I think that works pretty good with a Pokemon imitator. Also, doing anything new with a Pokemon style thing is great because of who makes Pokemon games, who is allowed to make Pokemon games. But there's something off about Palworld, and this trailer feels like a perfect opportunity to do a smaller version of the kind of analysis that I do in real time, except instead of looking at the moment-to-moment experience of a game, it would be with a YouTube trailer. It's not just a reaction video, though. It's not just a YouTube trailer reaction, because it's not a reaction video. That is not what this is. It's analysis. It's different, and it's different. It's different, okay? I hope that this is going to edit together well, because normally I like scripts. Let's look at the Palworld trailer in real time. I can't hit the thing hard. Wobbly tripod. I can't hit the thing hard. So I love this. I love this because this is... Oh, shoot. And sorry, I've decided to open ooh. Wait, something went wrong. Oh no, something went wrong. All right, it looks like we're back up and running. Start over. So, there's the recreation, opening of Breath of the Wild, some lovely Pokemon flying through the air. I'm just gonna call them Pokemon. I'm sorry. I don't know what they're called in this game. I'm just gonna call them Pokemon. It's just easier that way. And then we have what looks like 2 player characters, because I know that this is some kind of online whatever. Presumably these are 2 people playing together, flying on what looks like the backs of, I don't know what they are in this world, but they look like legendaries to me. I'm gonna say a few mean things about how it looks and animates. I don't believe this trailer. Let's just put it at that. I feel like there's some trickery going on, and I don't know when this, I know nothing about this game. I know a couple of the other games that these people made, and I don't know anything else. And then, okay, well, and then there's this cool wolf thing. Wolves pulling a cart through snow. That's pretty cool. Oh, doing a sick slide dash move. And it looks like a... This is Pokemon. This is somebody trying to deliver on an undelivered Pokemon fantasy. This person is riding around on an electric horse next to cute little penguins, little Drantinis floating, and then Gyarados over there. This is somebody's dream right now. This is kind of cool. I like the idea of having little Pokemon friends that help you. The frame and the house are different looking. I have some questions about how the building works, but that's not what this video is about. There's Rosalina next to Fire Eevee over there. I'm not that big of a Pokemon person, to be honest. Those hedgehogs. those hedgehogs are weird. This is fun. The water Pokemon helping you water the plants. Shearing these Mareeps over here. I don't like the look of that cow necessarily. And then you have Chunky Pikachu over here drop kick some motherfucker while they're doing third person shooting, which, and it's just back. sitting around a campfire with Fire Eevee. This is cute. I like this. Look, you can pet Fire Eevee. It's great. We love it. Give him that big old pup some dangle. And then some classic let's say I was trying to come up with a joke spur of the moment there about the inherent eugenicism in a lot of the way Pokemon breeding works. But I mean, we breed animals. It's complicated, so I'm just not even gonna. But it's just worth stopping for a second to. There are complex themes brought up by the Pokemon universe that Pokemon media has no interest in acknowledging. And I think that's fine. I don't necessarily have a problem with them ignoring concepts brought up by those games. I think that it is good to talk about them as, you know, fans and critics and people in the world. I don't want a Pokemon game about whether or not people eat Pokemon. I don't want that. I don't want a Pokemon game that acknowledges the dogfighting aspect of Pokemon. I don't want that. I don't think anyone wants that. I could be wrong. With that said, let's keep watching this video, because up next, some just shooting. Some just straight up shooting. And then this is one of the strangest things I've seen in a trailer for a video game. This is one of the strangest things I've seen. Period. So Pokemon make eggs. And then just shooting. Just guys running at you, and you shoot them down with guns in this pastoral, painterly Pokemon video game. And then, as she's dodging bullets, she picks up one of those Mareeps we saw from the farm earlier and holds it to deflect bullets as it wiggles and cries. And then she just whoop. What does the music do here? They do That's what makes me think that on... Sorry. Wiggly tripod. That's what makes me think that on some level, there is somebody involved in this. Whether it's just the person that made the trailer, or if it's the person who made or if it's the people who made the game, somebody is aware of some of the stuff that this game is bringing up, because that is a joke. That has to be a joke, because that is so... I'm just paused here as this person just shoots this guy into the air with what looks like a Winchester. Bam! Sends the bird, knocks some guy out. Blowing up the Temple of Time with a bazooka is just, it's bazingas. This is bonkers. This is wild. Why does this game have bazookas? This also, the fucking all the sad penguins in the cage, and the penguins on the ground like, no, my friends, please let my friends out of the cage. Is this the player? Have we done this? Is this us? This is a sweatshop assembly line. Making guns. Pokemon. That's a Pokemon. Making guns. Crying. There are tears in that thing's eyes. It's sad. You can see it. Is it making us guns? Is it making the players guns? Is this something that the players can do? After this, you see sad... What's that fucking Mankey? Mankey? Not Mankey. What's that? The fucked up little purple one with the balloon tail. Apom? With pot leaves on their heads. Slowly just turning gears in the desert? Why are they doing this? What is this? Why do they have this? I fucking love this. I love sneaking up Far Cry, sniping a boar to death. This also is just... First off, this is going back to some of the things that I mentioned earlier about just kind of... I have questions about this game, because that thing, what did I call him? Chunky Pikachu? He's just kind of floating up and down while being just loaded with assault rifle fire as the player hides behind them. So what about Chunky Pikachu? Does he mind? This more just goes to some of my questions about the game, because this is a Mario shell spinning, shattering a rock into 1,000 pieces, and there's just gems inside of it. It's strange. It's strange. It's strange. It's strange. So I have seen this trailer before. I never noticed the boat. What's the boat? Do you ride around in boats? I knew about this part, but the way she just oh fuck. So they're dead. That's fine. This lady on the back of Gyarados, that's cool, I guess. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Gyarados! Palworld. A world full of pals. This paints a picture of a cute little world full of friendly creatures. Like, look at this. They're helping you farm. Look at how happy they are. I mean, they just look like they're working, but they show you treating them like friends and pets, petting. Look at that. But then, like, you also use them to stop bullets. You also... The ragdolls are the guys. Oh, man. You can trap them in cages. They perform manual labor for you. You snipe them and kill them. You use them to stop bullets. Oh, and of course, you hurl them into the water to kill each other. Who made this? Pocket Pear. I gotta get it back on the fucking crying sheet. Perfect. People love to call Pokemon dogfighting. People aren't necessarily wrong to call it that, I think. In Pokemon, you go out into the world, find creatures, attack them, catch them in a tiny prison ball, and then use them to fight other creatures that other people have captured in tiny prison balls. I think that there is value in pointing the darkness of that premise out. And there has been some exploration in the games of the role that Pokemon play in that society outside of battling. From Pokemon Silver and Gold specifically, I remember the Slowpoke tails, where they, I think, cut off and eat the tails of Slowpokes, which is pretty rough. But what Pocket Pear seems to be doing is to go further. So in a world with Pokemon, what other things would we force these creatures to do? That seems to be what this game is looking at, what this game is exploring. When we're talking about hanging out with Pokemon by the fire, petting Pokemon in your house, using them for wool, to power your house, to water your fields, to plow your fields. That is all stuff that I would expect a game that is like, what else would you do with Pokemon? Those are all answers to that question that I think anybody would have. They would basically just be animals, except some of them can shoot water, so you would have them shoot water. I mean, from the perspective of, animals are a resource to be used, which is something that not everybody agrees with, I think, for good reasons. It also looks like it's going to explore collecting these creatures in some kind of way. I guess if they can't water your crops or plow your fields, then you can use their tiny little hands to make guns. If you had a gritty reimagining of the Pokemon world, it would you could probably imagine some stuff like this would happen in that. They're crying. They hate it. It's dead. Using them as cover. Palworld. A world full of pals. This game is either a really interesting critique of the parts of the Pokemon universe that they have intentionally left unexplored, or one of the most sinister and nasty worlds I've ever seen. I don't know which it is, but I am very curious to see what what it is enslaving them bad in the game? Or is it chill? Is using them as bullet shields fine? Do they care? Is forcing them to build your guns bad? Are you rescuing them from that? Or is it fine? I don't know, man. Palworld. World full of pals that you can just make do whatever you need. Oh, buddy. Hello. So thank you for watching my video. It was an experiment to try to make something very quickly, and I made that because Palworld is weird, and I got agitated, let's say. That's all. Thank you for watching. Thank you to the people that voted yes to do it in the poll. I'm sorry that it's going to be a few hours later than I said it would be, but I was comfy this morning and didn't want to get out of bed. Also, the next episode of In Real Time is almost done. Sort of. It's closer than it's ever been, I guess. The current release date that I have, which I very much believe that I can meet, is July 1st. So, just 8 months in between episodes. The dog just opened the door. He's very rude. Hello, dog. Dog, what are you doing here? What do you want? This is the new dog. I got him since I made any of the videos. That's all. Goodbye.